Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Moodsy bringing you my very first Dragon Ball GT segment on how strong is base Goku in GT. The little kid Goku in Dragon Ball GT that almost everyone in the fanbase seem to dislike. But don't let his appearance fool you, as some people proclaim that Goku's base form in GT is equal to Goku's ultimate Super Saiyan 3 form in Dragon Ball Z. Could that be true? Is it just a hoax? Well, tune in to find out the true answer.
Hey, that's some bullshit!
First of all, let me just say that claiming Goku's base in GT is as powerful as Goku's Super Saiyan 3 to many may sound quite ridiculous when you think about it. And a lot of people seem to be unable to wrap their heads around the idea of Goku being that powerful. Well, honestly, if somebody told me back in 1986 that this kid right here is going to end up having fists that can literally wipe out the very existence of everything in the universe, then I will also be quite suspicious, to say the very least. So to me, Goku gaining a tremendous amount of strength as the series progress is no issue. For God's sakes, Goku's strength in the beginning of Dragon Ball Z was around 300. 300. 2 arcs later, it's 3 million. My man in a one whole year span literally got 10,000 times stronger.
He's a low-class soldier. It doesn't make any sense. No way. How? It can't be.
So this begs the question, is it possible for GT Goku in a time skip of 15 years to achieve greater heights? Is he possibly weaker than that of SS3 Goku, equal, or maybe greater? In this video, I will provide evidence from GT as facts to support my overall conclusion. But all in all, I want you to remember that this is my opinion. You are just as free as I am to give me any counter arguments in the comment section down below. So in this video, I will provide feats, character dialogue, and fight comparisons as examples to illustrate my points. I will also be linking all the information I use with either manga chapters or episode bookmarks. In the very first episode of Dragon Ball GT, we're immediately alluded to Goku's overpowered base strength, as we see him fight against Oob in an all-out battle against him. And this fight, as described by Goku, was a ceremony, basically a graduation fight between student and master, which tells us that Oob has finally completed his training. Well, you might be wondering right now, that doesn't tell us much. Well, let me explain to you. Dragon Ball GT is its own continuity that diverges after the events of Dragon Ball Z. And in Dragon Ball Z, when Goku was fighting Kid Buu, he requested that King Yama could bring back Kid Buu as a human so they can have a rematch. And when that finally happens, Goku takes him and trains him to reach that potential. So for us to say that Oob does not have the potential of Kid Buu contradicts Toriyama's vision of Oob in Z. Again, let's not forget that GT is its own continuity that is completely derived from Z. So for Goku to spend 10 years training Oob only for him not to meet his potential as Kid Buu, if not even surpass him, then that's kind of Goku wasting his time and GT not caring about Toriyama's vision at all about Oob's potential. Now, some downscalers in the comment section might say that we never truly saw the whole fight between Oob and Goku could have went SS3 off screen and knocked out Oob. So Oob could still be as strong as I suggested, but there is no clear evidence to suggest that Goku was only fighting in base the whole time. That is a fair point, quite nitpicky but fair to say the least. So let's examine other scenarios that showcases Goku's base power. If we go to episode 43, titled The Resurrection of Cell and Frieza. No, not that resurrection. Anyways, Goku fights both Frieza and Cell at the same time, both Super Saiyan 2 and Super Saiyan 1 tier characters. Goku completely toys with them and humiliates them during that fight, and despite Goku confirming that both Frieza and Cell got stronger, he still knocks them out without even breaking a sweat. There's even a scene where Cell absorbs Goku, at least attempts to absorb him, and gets completely overwhelmed by Goku's strength that the power was way too much for him to handle. This tells us that not even Cell knew the extent of Goku's base strength. And speaking of Goku's extent and his base form, let's rewind back a little to the episode where the Sigma Force kidnaps Goku and his friends. In their lab, you see them probing both Trunks and Goku. The interesting part here is once they were probing Trunks, it took them little to no time to calculate his strength. But once they start to scan Goku's power was literally immeasurable at base, that their computers started to malfunction, which is pretty impressive considering how the planet they were in is extremely technologically advanced. Even Rildo himself can't believe Goku's immeasurable power. He even says no one can handle that much power, not even their elite force. Also, other instances showcasing Goku's strength was when he easily beats Baby Goten and Baby Gohan out of their SSJ forms. Reason why this is quite an impressive feat is because not even Vegeta could stand to Goten and Gohan together, and Vegeta is arguably extremely powerful in GT, and although some down players might say Vegeta was holding back, but I don't buy it. First of all, if Vegeta was arguably going all out, then he wouldn't have got injured and pushed back so many times. So saying he was holding back makes no sense, especially compared to when Goku was fighting his own children, and he easily fucks them up. That just proves to you that Goku's base is abundantly higher than the full strength of the other main casts in the series. Well, now that we have enough proof to suggest Goku stronger than SSJ 2 tier characters, however, what makes him stronger than SSJ 3 characters? Well, the most prominent evidence is the infamous line that Goku tells General Rildo.
Han, not now. Let Grandpa handle this. He's powerful, even more powerful than Majin Buu.
And by the way, this line is the main source to why people put Goku above SSJ3 Goku. But what's more interesting in this line are two things. One, that despite Goku saying this line, he was still easily able to handle General Rildo at his base, and was also one of the few very times that Goku was impressed by someone outside of space. The second interesting thing is that Goku does not specify which Majin Buu. Some people say it's Fat Buu, but in fact it could be very well the strongest incarnation of Buu, which is Buu-Han. Now, hear me out, Majin Buu is the name that is used to describe all versions of Majin Buu, and names like Super Buu, Fat Buu, Kid Buu are all English dub terms and video game terms to distinguish them apart. However, to give the down players the benefit of the doubt, we will say that he's Kid Buu level, since that would make the most sense, but then again I see nothing that suggests that he's not Super Buu, Gohan absorbed level, considering that Goku displayed several moments where he outclasses most characters in his base form, but I'll leave the decision for you. Now moving on to the next arc. I won't focus too much on the Super 17 arc because Goku does not use his base form that much aside from his fight against Frieza and Cell, but he was suppressing his power anyways. But it's interesting to note that Goku as an SS1 was shown to be even stronger than Majub, which basically suggests that Goku got 8 times stronger. Now that's because many people see as Majub being very close or equal to Baby, as Baby himself says that the student surpassed the master, so therefore he's saying Oob became stronger than SS3 Goku. But in this arc, Goku proves to be even stronger than Oob, making his base at the very least 8 times stronger than it was, but then again, I'll leave that for you to decide. Now moving on to feats, and worry not, I won't be using random feats, as feats can be very so often inconsistent in Dragon Ball as a whole. However, there is one feat that is worth bringing up, and that's in the episode 31 titled Collapse Within, where Goku busts through dimensions and rips through reality. The reason why I find this feat very interesting is that it's something that only Super Buu and Gotenks SS3 could do. In fact, not even Gotenks SS1, who's arguably stronger than both Fat Buu and Goku SS3, could bust through dimensions. But Goku's base was able to achieve it like it was absolutely nothing. Of course, this does not immediately put Goku stronger than Gotenks, however, considering everything we have covered, it wouldn't be too much of a stretch to say otherwise, but I will leave that conclusion for you. But anyways, I think this video is long enough as it is. I covered basically most aspects of this topic, and therefore I personally believe that Goku should be way above SS3 level at base. However, the final verdict is within you, so tell me your thoughts in the comments, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you want me to do anything like this in the future, then please give me your thoughts and any video requests. But overall, please remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace.